This would be much easier to understand if it was constantly, always reading it twice, regardless,
1.
since
At least
last
it
week.
isn't doing it thrice. If it were, we'd have some inkling as to why. This makes
Yeah,
me more curious.
exactly.
1. At least it isn't doing it thrice. If it were, we'd have some inkling as to why. This makes me more curious.
Yeah, it is. It is curious. And the thing is, last week we cured it. So there is something there that will remove that additional reading, but I don't know what it is, where it is, or what I changed. I've just changed something which I really don't believe has made any difference, but could you do me a quick test message again, please, Lex?
1. Test 1 2. 1. Test 1 2.
Didn't really believe that will have changed it, but just thought I'd check. So if it changed last week and never got cured, okay, that's one thing, but it was cured last week. We got rid of it. The only thing I could perhaps now do is uninstall, reinstall. I don't even know where or how to do that. Uninstall and reinstall the restream thing.
1. Quite an interesting puzzle. 1. Quite an interesting puzzle.
Interesting and very frustrating, yeah.
Sodecon 5566. What's up? Sodecon 5566. What's up?
Hello, Soda. Yeah, still trying to sort out this repetition of messages being read. And it's a real enigma.
1.
Can't work it out.
Athlete, YT is working. 1. Athlete, YT is working. 1. At restream bot allo. 1. At restream bot allo.
Once again, this is my ignorance, but I'm not sure what at restream bot LOLO actually means. Now look. Well, you can't, but I've just found relay mode in bot is now checked. It wasn't previously. It wasn't earlier today. It wasn't earlier, just less than an hour ago. I'm going to uncheck relay mode and perhaps you can drop a message. Okay, relay mode is unchecked, so perhaps you could drop a message. But with relay mode unchecked previously, it was still giving 2 messages.
Sodecon 5566. Did you change the options on the chat narrator thing? Also, I hate to say this, I got banned for griefing. All I did was destroy ground targets. Test 1 2. Sodecon 5566. Did you change the options on the chat narrator thing? Also, I hate to say this, I got banned for griefing. All I did was destroy ground targets. Test 1 2.
Okay, well, we're still getting it read twice. I'm assuming you're talking about the nuke. I didn't know about. I knew about the nuke, but I didn't know anything beyond that. Maybe an appeal would be in keeping if you wanted to get back in. I assume you mean banned from the server from the mission for using nuke.
Sodecon 5566. Yes. Sodecon 5566. Yes.
Okay, well, would you like me to appeal on your behalf for unbanning?
Sodecon 5566. Sure. Sodecon 5566. Sure.
Okay, Soda, I will make the appeal. Obviously, I can't I can't predict a result, but all I can do is forward your request, and maybe you can discuss in some way at some point, so as we don't have a recurrence. Okay, I will make that appeal at some point soon. Okay.
Sodecon 5566. It was my first time with that weapon. I apologize, I wasn't sure how destructive it was going to be. Sodecon
Hold on.
5566. It was my first time with that weapon. I apologize, I wasn't sure how destructive it was going to be.
Okay, well, I will pass on all that, and we'll see if maybe the ban can be lifted. All right, I can't make any guarantees about that. I can only put the information and ask the question. So, okay, yeah, well, I'll do that.
Sodecon 5566. Thanks a lot, I really appreciate it. Sodecon 5566. Thanks a lot, I really appreciate it.
Okay, no problem, Soda. I will see what I can do. We all make mistakes, and that obviously was just one of those things. So I'll point all those things out, and see what we can do. So don't take that as as a cure, because we'll just have to see. All I can do is make the application, if you like. Okay.
Sodecon 5566. All right. Sodecon 5566. All right. 1. Apologies, my internet took a fat shit, but I am back. 1. Apologies, my internet took a fat shit, but I am back.
Okay, Lex. Okay, that's fine. I've tried a couple of things. Lexor suggested try putting having three platforms to see if it read it three times, but actually, even when it was only one platform, it was still reading it twice. So anyway, I added in another platform, and of course, it still read it twice. Whatever I do, it still reads it twice. My suggestion or my query now is maybe if I uninstall Restream and reinstall it, maybe that would solve an issue. But I don't know. I'm asking Laxor that, but he's caught up now doing something else. So I'm going to have to wait for him to come back. And we'll see.
One. Give it a try, can't hurt. 1. Give it a try, can't hurt.
The only thing about uninstalling and reinstalling that is obviously there are things set up in it. So will I have to, like, if I uninstall and reinstall it, will I have to start from scratch trying to understand what I did to set it up in the first place and get it back to the way it was? So that's my only reservation with that idea at the moment.
One. LUL. 1. LUL. One. I've watched some of your YT, you're quite the belter, played in a few bands have ya? 1. I've watched some of your YT, you're quite the belter, played in a few bands have ya?
Well, thank you for that, Lex. No, not a few bands. I worked as bass guitar and main vocals in a dinner dance function band for 20 odd years. So yeah, if you scroll through those through those YouTubes, the videos that I got there, you'll see more about that. And there's a number of different YouTubes, but I also record my own stuff for fun. Some people like to do jigsaw puzzles, and for me, it's taking a song that I like or find interesting, analyzing it, kind of pulling it apart, and then recreating that song as best I can with the equipment and the abilities that I have. To me, it's better than jigsaw puzzles. I really enjoy it. But yeah, scroll down the uploads list. Is probably the best one. But there's also some very good music there on my YouTube from a band called Pomplamoose. They are now, there's a number of people now, but it started off with just the two, Natalie and Jack, and they did some lovely stuff in their earlier days, because they used to make videos of what they were doing, and you could see the enjoyment that they were getting out of it. And music, as far as I'm concerned, music is only there for one reason: it's to enjoy, and they really enjoyed playing it, and I used to really enjoy watching the videos of them doing it. So take a look at Pomplamoose as well if you have an interest in the music.
1. Rather modest, I compliment you on your voice, most enjoyable. Great thing about this little mishap, I get to hear what I type, twice. 1. Rather modest, I compliment you on your voice, most enjoyable. Great thing about this little mishap, I get to hear what I type, twice.
Yeah, yeah, funny you should say that, because whenever I make a message, I almost, not every time, but I would say 99% of the time, I will always reread my message before I send it. While in this case, you're sending it and you
Jeeves79.
might get it all,
Trollololol.
back again.
Jeeves
Hello,
79.
hello,
Trollololol.
hello, Jeeve. Yeah, still trying to work on it. The next possible thing to do for me, I believe, is to uninstall Restream and reinstall it. But I'm then afraid that I'll have to reset it all up. I'm not sure if it's going to remember everything that it had before.
Jeeves 79. I ain't saying nothing. Jeeves 79. I ain't saying nothing.
And you ain't saying nothing twice.
1. Don't be afraid, I believe in you. 1. Don't be afraid, I believe in you.
We get more success looking at the videos of the band on my YouTube channel, possibly. Well, the band and the stuff that I've uploaded of myself. Actually, I've just recently uploaded one, which is a very old Beatles number, very, very dear to me. Goes back to the mid-60s, called "And I Love Her," and that's still very much a work in process. But I have just recorded a video with the classical guitar break that appears in it, but also to show that that classic guitar appears
Boom,
throughout
I just
the song.
thought of something, try to mute mic. 1. Boom, I just thought of something, try to mute mic.
Okay, I'll mute Mick. Hold on. There's a laugh. I just muted the mic and then said and told you that I've muted the mic, which of course you could never have heard. I'm going to mute the mic again now.
One. I will listen carefully next time you talk about Beatles. 1. I will listen carefully next time you talk about Beatles.
Okay, well that's good. Always listen to Beatles. They will never go away. The same as 60s music will never go away. It's an amazing era. But yeah, take a look at that last one, the most recent upload that I did, where I've just done the classical guitar part, and I've still got yet more to do. Although I've recorded all of the audio, what I now need to do is record various bits of video of me playing the instruments and then redo the audio. If you scroll further down, you'll see one called Norwegian Wood, and that's an example of what I want to kind of do with that's what I did with that one, Norwegian Wood, various little insets, and that's what I want to do with And I Love Her. I want to do a similar thing with that, but it's a long job.
One. Please tell Lax, when you press to talk for stream, I can hear bleed out from TTS, might help. 1. Please tell Lax, when you press to talk for stream, I can hear bleed out from TTS, might help. 1. And I love, quite the romantic. 1. And I love, quite the romantic.
Uh, quite love, quite well. I'm not quite sure. Once again, where you're coming from there, Lex, but I'm assuming that you like that kind of music, yeah. And turn that you can hear "Bleed Out" from TTS. I'm not sure what you mean there. Bleed out, not repetition.
One. Bleed out, I can hear TTS when you push to talk for stream. Other year I like that kinda music, meant that you seem like quite the romantic. Bustle says playing those tunes are usually that sort. Restream.io. Trophy congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. 1. Bleed out, I can hear TTS when you push to talk for stream. Other year I like that kinda music, meant that you seem like quite the romantic. Bustle says playing those tunes are usually that sort. Laxa_Barasilicase. Semi back. Laxa_Barasilicase. Semi back. 1. Boom. 1.
Okay,
Boom.
so Laxor, send me back if you're still there, sir. I I was considering the idea of
Sodecon
reinstalling
5566.
Restream. I'm going to
I've
ping you a
got to go
message
for now.
on
Catch you later. Sodecon
Skype.
5566. I've got to go for now.
Okay, Soda,
Catch
thanks
you
for being
later.
there. I will remember what you said, and I will deal as best I can. Okay.
1. Gotta start cooking. 1. Gotta start cooking.
Okay, one. Bon appetit.
Jeeve 79. Did you watch the Viper tutorials I sent you, Bill? Jeeve 79. Did you watch the Viper tutorials I sent you, Bill?
I looked at them, but that's as far as it went, I'm afraid, sir, for one reason or another. I can't even remember where. You must have sent them on Discord, I'm guessing, mustn't you? If I remember right, when I did look at them, they looked a bit scary. Perhaps they weren't, and perhaps I'm remembering it wrong. But maybe that's why I haven't looked at them as I should have done yet.
Jeeve 79. That is because the Viper is scary indeed. Jeeve 79. That is because the Viper is scary indeed.
Yeah, but I want the enemy to be scared of it rather than me being scared of what I've got to learn for it. That's just the way it is, I guess.
Jeeve 79. In the hands of the right pilot, the enemy won't have time to be scared. He will be dead. Jeeve 79.
Okay, well,
In the hands of the right pilot, the enemy won't have time to be scared. He will be dead.
yeah, well, I'm not sure that I'm going to be the right pilot for that. I'm a reasonable, only vaguely reasonable pilot in a Spitfire, but the others, I mean, the Spitfire at least does react when you tell it to, whereas even the Viper, I mean, yeah, damn fast, etc., but and powerful, but it's not as reactive, is it, as a Spitfire? You tell it to do something, and it has a little think about it for a few milliseconds first.
Jeeves 79. Well, it's fly-by-wire, you tell the computer, and the computer flies it. Jeeves 79. Well, it's fly-by-wire, you tell the computer, and the computer flies it.
So and that's perhaps where the latency comes in.
Jeeves
I move
79.
the stick on a spit and it
I
doesn't.
agree that warbirds are more direct. Jeeves 79. I agree that warbirds are more direct.
Yeah, you're in
Jeeves
immediate and
79.
direct contact, aren't you?
Modern jets are on rails a bit. Jeeves 79. Modern jets are on rails a bit.
Well, yeah, I mean the F-16, you don't even have to do flaps, do you? It does it for you. It will fly itself. If I'm taxiing the Spitfire, I've got to be really careful. But if I'm taxiing the F-16, I can go and make a cup of tea and it'll probably just carry on taxiing nice and straight, no problem. I'm still trying to decide whether I'm going to uninstall and reinstall Restream because anything like that's a bit scary, because if you then go back in, it says right now you've got to set it all up again. Oh, I don't know how I set it up. That'll be once again very much flying by the seat of the pants to reset it all up if I have to.
Jeeves 79. Nose wheel is offset so it does pull a bit to one side. The thing about the Viper is it is so much more capable than a Hornet and more fun to fly. Jeeves 79. Nose wheel is offset so it does pull a bit to one side. The thing about the Viper is it is so much more capable than a Hornet and more fun to fly. Laxa_barasilicase. At Jeeves 79. That is why my enemy lives in fear all the time when I fly it. Laxa_barasilicase. At Jeeves 79. That is why my enemy lives in fear all the time when I fly it.
If I've got to leave the chat on so I won't know what's happening, but so we're going to get double, sorry.
Jeeves
If
79.
the F-16 pulls,
Happy smiley.
it's nothing like
Jeeves
the Spitfire.
79.
The Spitfire
Happy
doesn't have to pull;
smiley.
it just goes all over the place. You got to steer it with your brake and your rudder pedals. Otherwise, it will go all over the place. Just looking to one side can be enough to
Jeeves
throw out my taxi.
79. Turn it off and just read the chat. Jeeves 79. Turn it off and just read the chat.
Well, I'm happy to read the chat, but I've got to know that a message has come in. And if it goes quiet for a few minutes, I'm looking away, a message comes in, I don't know it's there. That's exactly why I have to have it, especially when I'm flying. I have to have that chat on so that I get the indication, an audible indication that there's a new message. That's why I have to have it on. Lexor, if you copy, I might even turn off the chat for this because I can keep an eye on it, or turn off the text to speech. I have a query about Track.io. I'm just looking through my downloads. Oh no, sorry, it's downloads. No, it's all right. Forget that. Forget that. I thought I was looking at my installations. Forget that. Talking rubbish. Yeah, so I'm looking Restream. I installed Restream on in 2021. It's been all that time. I've not had this issue. So now I've got to decide whether I'm going to uninstall or simply can I just install over the top, or should I uninstall Restream and then reinstall it and hope that I don't have to reset it all up again.
Jeeve 79. Check out Eli 21 Bill. It's amazing, the others too. Jeeve 79. Check out Eli 21 Bill. It's amazing, the others too.
What's ELI 21?
Jeeve 79. That sound you just heard, that is Discord. Jeeve 79. That sound you just heard, that is Discord.
What sound I just heard?
Jeeve 79. The bleep. Jeeve 79. The bleep. Jeeve 79. Discord PM, 3 videos I sent you. Jeeve 79. Discord PM, 3 videos I sent you.
Ah, okay. Blah, blah, blah. I'll have to root through for that and look at that at some point. I've also got to think about getting some eats ready. I've got a couple of things happening. Bear with me. Okay, I found your Eli 21. I'll have a quick. Is that a quick thing? I'll have a quick look. Oh, it's 6 minutes.
Jeeves 79. Pretty intense, right? Jeeves 79.
Yeah, very.
Pretty intense, right?
Very intense. But there must be something wrong with the Jeeves, because although that was intense, it was really nicely put together and everything. It still, for me, doesn't have the magic of the piston engine aircraft. It's as simple as that. I'm a sucker for the Spitfires and the P-47s and P-51s, etc., and the 109s. They just do it for me. I get a different feeling from those aircraft. So it's never going to affect me in quite the same way as it would affect your good self. I've really got to start thinking about what I'm going to put together for eats. Can't be bothered to think about it.
Jeeves 79. Yeah, these guys don't make a lot of good DCS Warbird videos. When I come across one, I'll send it. Jeeves 79.
That sounds alright, yeah.
Yeah, these guys don't make a lot of good DCS warbird videos. When I come across one, I'll send it.
I get just a feeling, an atmosphere from the warbirds that I can never get from the jet aircraft. You know, obviously they're far superior in terms of aircraft, but I just can't get the same sort of feeling uh, for them as I have for the warbirds. And I've still got to decide whether I'm going to uninstall, reinstall, restream chat.
Jeeves 79. It's different. Jeeves 79. It's different.
It is different. It's very different. There's a big difference between them. And say they both hold their merits, but the one that gets me is the warbirds. I don't know why that is. I think, as I say, there must be something lacking in me, something odd about me. But I do appreciate the other aircraft, the more modern aircraft. I appreciate, how much better they are, etc. But there's that je ne sais quoi that I get from the warbirds. And maybe I'll find something in the freezer that's quick and easy for eats.
Jeeve 79. This one ain't bad. Jeeve 79. This one ain't bad.